I believe that we have started. So we will go ahead and start. Thank you guys for being here with Willow Root Tarot today. And we are reading straight from the book. I love this exercise. And I went ahead, and this is not something that I normally do. I went ahead and pre-shuffled and pulled just from one of the decks because I was really curious about what we were going to get this morning. And it's Starfish did not set a timer. Let me set our timer so that we can keep this container balanced. And we're doing 6 minutes. If that's a flaw, let me know because I don't know. But we are reading Starfish today, which I'm very excited about. I have not pulled that card. Okay, you do not have to read for the full 6 minutes, guys. So let's go straight to the guidebook after I show you the image. It's so pretty in this deck. There's so much color on this card. And the starfish is multi-armed or limbed. I don't know how you call that. Starfish, let's see. I love the colors. So the energy for the group. The key phrase for the card itself is find internal validation, which I felt good about when I pulled it ahead of time. Starfish enters when you need to stay strong in your authenticity and truth, despite what others may say or think. This is especially important if you have people-pleasing tendencies. Sometimes our fear of other people's judgments, expectations, and disappointments can be paralyzing. But if you remember the starfish's ability to regenerate a limb if bitten off, you can also remember your ability to regenerate your authenticity and truth when someone attempts to cut off your power or light. When you feel yourself contorting to align with someone else's sense of you, call on starfish medicine to help you stay strong in internal validation. Starfish reminds you to trust in your unique sacred path, knowing that at the end of the day, being right within yourself and in alignment with Great Spirit or Source is far more valuable than someone else's acceptance. Starfish also reminds you to show others the same respect and non-judgment in return. Now, each card in this deck offers an invocation to activate the card. Now, you can just picture a starfish and that will easily activate the card, the energy of the card. However you want to do it. If you're into, I want something to memorize and spit back out, this is for you. Sacred starfish friend, help me keep strong when fear of judgment or criticism arises. Support my ability to feel peace and joy as I walk my own unique path. And so it is. That's beautiful. I love that. I love this deck. I have 3 more minutes, so I'm gonna keep going. So that was Allison Charles. This is a very straightforward deck. I am enjoying it. I have a couple of animal ones, but they're so easy to set my day on, and I can look around the rest of the day and find starfish energy wherever I want. I just saw myself in a Ross just grabbing stuff because they've got all those arms, and I've only got 2, but I'll act like I have 8. Before we go on to the next deck, I see Crescent that your hand is raised. Please share.
What deck is that? You never mentioned.
It's Allison Charles Animal Power Deck. I am happy to also cover all that later. But thank you. Allison Charles Animal Power Deck. Anne-Marie, go ahead. I feel like I should make
Yeah.
myself.
Sorry, just quick question. Because I'm a novice still about tarot for the last few years. I use Tarot Biddy. I really like that site to look up with my traditional tarot cards. Can I use the online a guide? Because I don't have a guide in this book.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, don't worry about it. Go to the resource. Yeah, I mean, if Wiki had tarot, does Wiki have tarot? Holy crap. Then you would just go there. Any artists that you enjoy, like these, I love Amanda Lovelace decks. She probably has online presence. Anything you want. You could go to Benabel Wen. I don't know if anyone in this room has her deck because you can't freaking get it anymore, but she is coming out with a new one. She has amazing resources, Anne-Marie. You go to Benabel Wen's site. Y'all, Benabel Wen, I apparently have not said this enough. Bree is like, yes, it's all free.
Okay.
It's unreal. So yeah, any site you want to. Oh, Labyrinthos is a really cool tarot, is a divination app. And it's the only app I pay for. I know I'm slightly off topic. And I pay for it because of the sheer amount of information on there. And it's $25 a quarter, so it's $100 a year, which is, to me, high dollar. Again, the only one I pay for. I cannot take my decks and my books on a long trip, and just that app will give me complete knowledge. It's tarot, oracle, it's Elder Futhark Runes, which is one of the few apps that has that, and I study those actively. Oh, I think she does Lenormand too.
What was the name of it again?
That's Benabel Wen.
Right.
And this, oh, I don't know. I can't remember her site.
Put this in the chat so that people can copy it.
Thank you. Okay, I can't remember her site. It's so good. It's so good. She has a lot of videos on Buddhism and I Ching as well. She's a practicing lawyer. Tarot.com. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Bree. Stuff I should think about. I'm gonna try to remember to drop those in chat next time. Okay, we have 1 minute left. I'm gonna do this really fast. And I got cut off the last time I did this because I was reading out of The Way of the Horse, which is like a short story for each card, which is why I chose that one because I never go to that deck. Let's see if I can do this in under 50 seconds. I might do, nope, it's gotta be out of the book. Let's see, 38. I don't want to, oh my God, I turned right to it. That's weird. The card says, slither through and out as you shed in preparation for a new beginning. It's a snake. I'm not going to go into the details, but I had a vision this morning about this. Creativity doesn't have an expiration date, and it's never too late to welcome a new addition into your life. Just when you think everything is over and you've lost what you've worked so hard for, or maybe you've missed the boat, you, like the serpent, can shed your skin and reinvent yourself entirely. The serpent card will make its way to you when a second chance is upon you. Any missed opportunity will soon be replaced with another. Forgiveness is close at hand. Or perhaps I'm going to stop because that's my own rule. But I will hit this deck again next time. This is actually the deck that I lead all my groups with, so we will definitely have that card again. My coffee is catching up to me. I don't normally have this much. Okay. So next we'll go to Crescent. I've had 3 cups. Crescent, go ahead and share your knowledge.
Okay, I am using the Egyptian Book of the Dead Oracle. And let's see. And I picked card 25, Riches. And I'll hold that card up so you can see it right there. That's the Riches card. And the key idea is wealth, prosperity, guard your finances. The Egyptians buried their dead with all the wealth and riches they could possibly want. They believed that the dead would have use of such riches in the afterlife. This was the reason behind the archaeological race to find and excavate tombs, which was a kind of treasure hunt. Most of the riches found in tombs are now in museums and private collections. And today, Egypt's tombs are largely empty of any treasure. It does serve to illustrate that great wealth comes great interest from others, not all that welcome. The riches card then has a double meaning. Firstly, it foretells that a time of abundance is on the horizon. This could mean a pay increase, a windfall, a lucky win, or something else. Overall, it suggests that any money worries you have currently will soon be a thing of the past. Secondly, it suggests that you take steps to guard and protect the money you do have. So it could be that you need to curb frivolous spending and start living within your means. If the tough nut card is in the same spread, then this would certainly suggest that you need to start saving for a rainy day. In general, this is a card of good fortune and suggests that financial anxiety will ease. And you didn't set the timer, so I don't know whether I have time for another one. I'm just going to pick one and go because they're not too hard. Okay, I got the Ankh, and I'll hold that one up for you. The Ankh, it's number 11. And let's see. Okay. Key ideas: immortality, opportunity, protection. The Ankh is a symbol of immortality. To the Egyptians, it represented the life force of physical existence and the afterlife. Its power was thought to be everlasting, with the loop at the top representing the portal into the spirit realms and the duat. It was frequently used as a symbol of protection, being painted onto sarcophagi and tomb walls, or worn as an amulet. Even today, some people choose to wear an ankh as a lucky charm or as a link with African ancestors and heritage. To the Egyptians, the ankh was known as the key of life, and it was a symbol of eternity. When the ankh card comes up in a spread, it indicates that you will soon hold the key to your personal power. which could mean anything from a special talent you have to a new qualification. The meaning behind this card is clear. The way is open and you are free to forge ahead. Doors that have remained shut against you can now be opened, leading to new opportunities and new life experiences. As a symbol of a protection, the Ankh card offers reassurance that you are safe to follow your dreams. Doors will swing wide and welcome for you, and new ventures are likely to be successful. So I'll leave it at that.
Awesome. I had it set up and I never hit start. What, you said like the Ankh is like the key, and I'm wondering, is there a specific door it opens, or is it more like like a door of knowledge or something more?
I think it's a door of opportunity. It could be a
Oh,
physical door, it could be a spiritual door, it could be just an opportunity that comes into your life, like a new job or a new relationship or anything of that sort.
I like that a lot. I like that. And something that occurred to me, I constantly find myself, I've heard other readers say this, so I mention it. I find myself at the end of a hallway and there's doors on either side. I'm always at this fucking hallway. And I had never decorated the outside of the doors. And I thought, oh, there might be an ankh hanging on one of these doors. And then I thought, well, what other symbolism could we hang on these doors? And I'm like, I've never considered that. So thank you for that read. That I'm gonna go back to that hallway and start decorating.
Yep.
It's dingy as hell. It's clean, but it's so dingy. I cannot stand that place. I need to paint it. All right. Let me remove my personal pen. And Steve, please share.
Oh, yeah, this is from Wise Earth Medicine Tarot deck, and this is the Magician card, and it's the Raven. Magician Raven manifests potential alignment. The magician understands how to use the power of the elements to impact reality in a tangible way. Be very intentional about your thoughts, actions, and feelings. They are ripples that radiate out from you. They are the blueprint for the reality that unfolds around you, birthing itself in every moment. The medicine. The raven is a messenger of the great mystery and is here to help you tap into the power of creation that lives within the infinite void. The raven reminds you that the power to manifest an intention is innate as your ability to breathe. The action of the mind, air, and the energy of emotion of water create a frequency that inspires the action, fire, bring forth experience into the world of matter, earth.
Muted. Very cool. You're absolutely fine to stop. You do have a bit of time. Do you want to pull another card, or you want to just go to the next person?
That's fine. Go to the next person.
All right, very cool. Thank you, Steve. Love this group because I get to hear all these different decks. Ah! All right, Bree, please go ahead.
I love that interpretation of the magician. That was very cool how it combined all the elements in the description. So thanks for sharing that. Today I'm going to be reading from the Seasons of the Witch and Bulk Oracle. So seems to be really spot on, and I love this deck. So and this is I guess a message for the collective. So what do we all need to know today? Oh, I've never pulled this card. Casserole. Look at how pretty. And this is card number 13, which also resonates with death. Trust in the flavors that led you here, an unexpected alignment. Let it move you in ways that capture your soul. That's the little poem that goes on the card. I'm gonna go to the book. So the keywords for this card are, I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see. All right, so we have alignment, bringing things together in harmony. Oh, sorry, hang on. I'm going to take my glasses off here and try to, okay. The keywords are alignment, bringing things together in harmonious way. This card will appear when lifetime or long-term connections are being formed. Receiving it suggests a presence of a soulmate, angel, or business partner, and potentially a new addition to family, such as a child or fur baby. I love how it said fur baby. It could also represent finding your life calling or settling in a place that feels like home. Much like a casserole, this new connection indicates a feeling of warmth, familiarity, and comfort. You can expect this relationship to be harmonious, for there is a new feeling of belonging together like mac and cheese. Don't allow doubt to spoil things when this feeling appears in your life. The attachment you have or are building is very likely to be reliable and fits into the moving parts of your life with ease. If you're inquiring about bringing things together, such as a group of friends or a blending family, this card is confirmation that everyone involved will find joy with one another. For questions related to finances, this card suggests that financial stability and comfort is on the way. You may experience financial windfalls or be blessed with an opportunity to create long-term wealth. And I just want to say that I feel that this really overlaps with, what was it, Anchor Crescent's card. Oh, you guys are both on mute. I butchered that.
That's right, Ankh.
With that new successful like opportunity or door opening. And it really stuck out to me when it said, because I think her card also said about this says presence of a soulmate, angel investor, or business partner, and potentially a new addition to your family, such as a child or fur baby. Because I think hers talked about also like a new partnership of some kind coming into your life. So I don't know if that resonates with anyone here in this group, but I think just all coming together, I think we create a nice little casserole, this little group. So I think that's the message for everyone, is just coming together in connection and starting off the morning in a cozy, warm environment. I love all the candles here. It just feels warm, and we're all just sharing knowledge, and we're sharing this like lovely casserole together. So I think that's the message today. And like good things are on the way because we're all in a high vibrational state and we're starting off the day that way. So only good things are yet to come the rest of the day. So that's what I have.
I love that. I'm hungry now. And I just want to share, the three readers, we've all had the same, listen, the first line, creativity doesn't have an expiration date. This is the card that I read. And it's never too late to welcome a new addition into your life. Each of our cards, I'm not pregnant. My 51-year-old. But I don't know, we got a puppy in line or a kitten or a bird just flew in the window and you need to help its wing heal. I don't know. Wow, I'm excited. I wonder what I'll take money as a new addition. I'll take a shit ton of money as a new addition. That's what I'm gonna manifest. Maybe I'll adopt a dog this trip. All right. Thank you, Bree. We are seeing a theme. I am super excited because Linda, if Linda starts Linda starts talking about a new addition, I'll be like, okay, y'all need to go take a test. Okay.
Every single one of us had an overlapping theme with the idea of even like with Steve's, with the manifestation and the power to create and manifest. That's real. I'm curious to see everyone else's reads now.
I am too, because that one stuck out. Sometimes there's a theme, sometimes there's not. I don't necessarily want there to be one, but when it pops through, I'm like, whoa, where is it gonna be good? All right, LB, please go ahead and share on your. I cannot wait. Never mind. Just go ahead and share.
Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna pick a random. Okay, so I'm using synchro signs, and I pulled this tile. So let me flip to it. Okay, 61. Okay. Interesting. So this tile here is representing Queen, King. Keywords are arrogance, hubris, affectation, authority, uniqueness, haughtiness, and conceit. This sign is a sort of a mixed signal. On one hand, it indicates a state of arrogance associated with the querent, and I guess the querent is all of us. On the other hand, it may designate one who, in real sense, is quite above it all. It may, in fact, be in a position to dole out authority and voice an opinion. It is important to have an accurate grasp of the situation and one's place in it. Queen, King is often about a certain degree of affectation, even laziness, with regard to duties that one may consider to be beneath oneself. When this image surfaces, it is important to view its placement in the spread. Ask yourself if you are carrying your weight or if your attention may be of use elsewhere, and it may be a time to disassociate from the given affairs and duties. After all, finally, Queen and King ask you to ask yourself, just where do I fit into the crowd? Are you being aloof and floating a few feet above the ground level? Or are you being pressed and prodded into a compliant and sheep-like mentality that does not suit you at this time? And they are saying this corresponds to runes like Mana and Ehwaz, I Ching Hexagram 34, Taquan, and Tarot card the Emperor. So that's interesting.
That wait. Rune reference. Manaz and I think you said it.
Manaz and Ehwaz, I don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah, it means horse. Manaz means humanity, and that means horse. But it's a reference. The Awaz is teamwork, loyalty, bonding, knowing you can trust someone, but you also have to put into that trust. But Manaz is all of humanity. That would be like incorporating the entire species into this, but we're looking at what we would consider as readers' court cards, tarot readers as court cards. I love the concept of allowing yourself at least as I heard it, allowing yourself forgiveness when you do act from ego or out of hubris, which means you feel you are more important than others. Your life is worth more. Because we can forgive ourselves for those actions and then correct that if we feel we should. We have that chance. And that card or tile kind of gave that as like, you're okay, you're an asshole sometimes, but that doesn't mean you're a bad person every day. That's kind of what I was getting. I like that. What's the name of that tile set?
This is Synchro Signs. I think it's out of print, unfortunately, but I did see used copies online.
Okay.
Buy. So I have a few minutes. I did pull another one.
So sorry. Yeah, go ahead. So sorry.
No, this is my first time reading this. I think it's interesting, but the next tile that I pull is clouds, and it represents fogginess, sadness, gloominess, depression, obfuscation. I don't think I'm saying that right. Dullness, oppression, and confusion. And it says, when these clouds roll in, they bring a telling signal of some dreariness and darkness that has entered the scene. They indicate at least a little confusion in regard to present issues and concerns. Sometimes they can even quite literally forecast an overcast day, which may mirror the overriding mood of gloom. If various other images of turbulence and conflict are seen in the hidden aspects, the way to read this is you're supposed to pull out like 20 tiles, and like they have a unique spread for this. So they're saying if it shows up in the constraints part of the spread, then the clouds are an augmenting sign. It has probably already become clear that there are matters which need clarification. If the sign is seen in the actions part of the layout, perhaps with symbols depicting order like tools, structure, or map, then it is a summons to proceed right away in clearing out the clouds. The mask and yin-yang images nearby could be saying that the cloudiness is in the realm of indecisiveness. It's time to make a choice, and then the clouds will move off. Beware of the sad sack, bed, chaos, and flagman signs showing up along with clouds. They could indicate a more serious problem where safety may be an issue. If the vices symbol is also lurking thereabouts, a drug or alcohol problem may be worsening the darkness and sending one further away from clarity and light. And these correspond with runes Isa and Not These, I Ching 39 Keen, and Tarot card the Moon. So yeah, that was fun.
I love that. The Isa is ice or frozen stillness state. Could also be homeostasis. And then not these is a need. We're talking a dire need. I need water because I've had it 6 days and I'm going to die. My lips have fallen off at this point. It's a dire need. If there were a plague in the old days, they'd light a flame. Not these is also fire, but it's the fire of survival. Because there's also Kanaz, which is also flame. So a little bit different, but I love that. I love that they put Elder Futhark in there. That is not common. And I Ching, even though I know readers, I'm just like, I don't get it. But I haven't practiced it. Benabel Wen, she does I Ching like nobody's business. I should watch her. Awesome. LB, I love your collection. Oh, shit. All right. Yes, God, we have a timer. All right, Anne-Marie, go ahead. Are you good to go, Anne-Marie? Did you find a thing online?
I have it already here and I have a candle going.
Yes.
Okay. So this is collectively for our group today, and I'm really feeling the energy this morning with all 8 of us here. So I have the 3 of swords upside down. And just give me 1 second. And it's always important, I guess, this positioning of the card. Okay. Sorry, guys, 1 second.
Take your time, no worries.
Okay, it signals the beginning of healing, releasing pain, moving past heartbreak. It suggests that while you have experienced significant emotional distress or a difficult breakup, you are now entering a phase of recovery, letting go of grievances, and forgiving yourself or others. The key themes for this card is healing from the heartbreak. The intense, sharp pain of the upright card is surprising, but this is not the upright. This is upside down. Hold on. That's important. Sorry, guys. I'm new at this.
I almost said, but you can read intuitively, but you can't hear.
It primarily signals the beginning of healing, a transition away from acute emotional pain. So it's something that has been passed already. It's already something I believe that has happened in our lives, and it was very painful. And reverse, it advises you to stop running from the pain and face it directly to properly move on. It suggests that while you may still feel the echoes of what happened, the storm is passing, and you should focus now on self-care and releasing the negative inner narratives. Let me just pull another card if I have some time.
I'm going to share really quickly. You guys can read intuitively after you read from the book.
Yeah, I would appreciate any insight. I got the Queen of Swords upside down. So both were upside down, the swords. Is that an arcana?
It's the minor arcana or arcana.
Okay.
The major are the trumps, the first set of cards.
Okay. And it signifies, hold on, upside down. Okay. Reversed signifies a shift from the clear intellectual and unbiased judgment toward emotional volatility, cold-heartedness, or conversely being overly gullible. It often represents bitter, resentful, or manipulative energy, highlighting a need to drop your guard, soften your communication, and reconsider how your words impact others. And the reverse general meaning is that it's a tendency to be overcritical, cynical, or detached, potentially creating a bitter, cold-hearted persona. It can indicate a lack of clear thinking, but alternatively, using your intelligence for malicious or vindictive purposes. Personality, when representing a person, the reversed queen can indicate someone who is a drama queen, or conversely, a cold-hearted snake. They may be cynical or unemotionally available. So really it's to let your guard down. And that's the key, is to soften your stance. You know, we all can come over a little strong at times, and just to kind of put ourselves back into the centeredness of humbleness, of being loving and humble and kind to others. You know, we can all use that type of reminder, you know, that the world does not revolve around us self-centeredly. It's a collective, like today.
That was excellent. That was really cool. You can, I'm just offering, you don't have to read reversals unless you want to read reversals. Some people avoid them altogether. I used to, and now I'm back at it. It's just, it's personal. Kudos for a new going at reversals right away. I avoided the hell out of those. And when you were saying the three of swords in reverse, and it was saying like, take a moment to heal. If you pulled three swords out of your body, especially your heart, primary organ, you're going to be gushing blood. You don't want to move because the more you move, the more the circulation will increase and the more blood loss you'll suffer. So there's a literal aspect to these cards as well. And I offer that anytime you read a card in reverse, look at what gravity does to the situation because it affects all of the characters. Okay. You can also look at placement of sun and moon when you flip that card, and it will change the meaning as well. Bree's like, yeah. Bree and I read a lot alike.
I love I just thought of something too, like you said, with the swords. If it's upside down, the swords aren't going into the heart. They're like going through that shining victory, right? Upwards.
Yeah. And like us coming together this morning in this room, we are all tugging on those three swords together, and we're helping each other heal, but it might hurt and there might be some discomfort and there might be some blood loss, but we are helping and we are all pulling. So yes, beautiful share. Again, kudos on the reversals, dude. I totally ignored those for months. And then I was like, fuck, I have to learn these. But a lot of it I think is intuition. So you did a great job. Yay. All right, Megan, would you like to share? Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, sure. I am using the Sacred Web Tarot. It's a really interesting one. Very poetic meanings. And just in case I come across it, it does have a 20-second special major arcana. But I'll only go into that if it pops up. That's it. Ooh, and we have the Two of Cups. Let me just write here.
The what cups? I just couldn't catch it. What cup?
Two.
Two.
In this deck, it's the Two of Water. Let's see if I can get a good view. I don't know if you can see the zebra on it, but there's the zebra, the lotus, and yeah, the two cups. It says, you have come to the wisdom place of your own unfolding. Yep, you have come to the wisdom place of your own unfolding. Through a creative partnership of cleansing and healing, you open yourself to the spaciousness of your own heart. Now is the time to embrace your tender wounds, your shadow parts. Can you find the courage to fall in love with all the different facets of who you are? Can you find a way to build a more beautiful relationship to yourself? What do you need to leave behind so that you can move forward? When you recognize and honor your inner light, you can begin to recognize that light in others. When you can find the reflection of yourself in all beings, you will experience the calm serenity that comes from sacred union. The key word is union. It is water associated with the West. The image is the zebra and the lotus. And the mantra is, in sacred union with all facets of myself, I find serenity.
And that's beautiful. What did you say about a major? It offers a major arcana? Is that what you said? Or I totally, what did you say?
Yeah, this deck has a special 20-second major arcana called the Sacred Cosmic Self, which
Oh,
is about sort of like divine remembrance.
Oh, it's a special card. Will you read it? Will you read the special card?
Yeah, I can look that one up, pull that one out and read it. Let me just pull it out so I can show you what it looks like. It's very pretty.
I appreciate that the Two of Cups gave a focus on self because the two is the beginning. You go ace, 2, 3. You're not exactly expanding out into the universe at a 2. You can, but it's also, what do I want? I need to ask myself. What do I feel like? Oh God, I need to check in. Because if you're willing to help yourself, you're willing to help others. I think. Sorry, that was a bit of a should there.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Let's see. Can I get a good image of you? Not really, almost. Let me move into the light. Move to camera. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. And the figure in this is blindfolded and has that glowing heart center. The sacred cosmic self. When darkness holds space for the light and light rejoices in darkness, it is time for you to make your way home. It is time to return to the inner sweetness of your child self. Open your heart to the wisdom and the divine magic that you are connected to something that is beyond, but that is also within. Surrender any pain or shame or doubt, for these are simply illusions. Lift your face to the stars and remember that you are the invocation, you are the blessing, you are the sacred light. Keyword is rejoice. It is from ether, within, cosmos, stardust. It's associated with the happy baby pose in yoga. Throat, brow, and crown chakras. Sound is Om, and the mantra is I am the blessing, I am the sacred light.
That was deep. What's the name of that deck?
The Sacred Web Tarot. Oh, this deck is very deep.
I might have it.
It was
I at least
created
have
written by Janie Bowie Brown and illustrated by James Brown IV. And if you read the about, I believe James Brown IV is the son and Janie is the mother, and he had an issue. I believe it was a brain function issue or a injury or something. And in his recovery and through everything, they began creating this tarot deck. He started doing the art for it. So he created all of the art. And it was like a healing process going through all of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really interesting deck.
Yeah, I love that. I wrote it down. I think I have it, but I'm gonna check. Anne Marie, I see your hand. Go ahead.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to know, that was a really powerful, beautiful card. And I didn't know if you said Jenny or Janet.
Janie, Janni. Janie Bowie Brown. I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you. I really am interested in that deck. Thanks.
I
managed to find it for $10 on Amazon. So
that might have a separate book accompanying it. I think I have that, and I think I had to buy a separate book. Like it might come with a little book, but then some authors will have a larger book.
This is the book that comes with it. If you buy the full version, it's a book.
I'll have to look. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. I'm not okay. Forget it. Elizabeth, stop. Your look. All right. All right. So Jess, I'm so sorry. I didn't get to you in an introduction. I probably fucked up. But would you like to read? You do not have to. It is totally up to you. It's totally up to you.
So I'm actually driving. I was just calling in to listen because I'm so interested in this. So thank you guys so much for letting me hop in and just listen. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
Next time though, for sure.
Do what?
Next time for sure.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah. Okay, well guys, I think that's it. And we ended right on time. All of my rooms are now ending about 10 before the hour. We've come back a little bit. We are meeting again on Monday, and we meet Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday every week, and every other Saturday right now. I don't know. I love this group a lot, but right now I'm keeping it at every other, but I love checking in and hearing you guys read from the books. I'm excited. Like this is my thing. This is seriously my thing right now. I'm like, whew. Okay. So that's our schedule. I hope I get to see you guys again real soon. And this is going to be on YouTube. So check it out. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. And